Hey you guys, I wanted to make this video because child, it's kind of annoying because I just feel like a lot of people are not being authentic, and it's really sad that some of us in the Black community grabs for straws with W's when it doesn't apply. And in today's video we will be discussing the Miss USA competition and the Teen USA competition and why it's not Black girl magic, but it's actually hashtag mixed girl magic. So if you're interested in the rest of my commentary, please stay tuned for the rest of this video. StraightBlackLove.com is dedicated to matching up Black singles. Best of all, they are international. Go take a look for yourself and go create a free profile today at StraightBlackLove.com. This video is sponsored by Commercial. They have over 100,000 cars in their inventory. While you shop, they will negotiate for you. I'll provide the link for you to go click and search for your new vehicle today. AshKickin.com, whether you need incense, personal hygiene products, candles, car fresheners, AshKickin is your go-to. Please visit AshKickin.com, use Paris Milan at checkout to receive 15% off. This video is also sponsored by Soulfully Scented LV. They are a Black-owned hair care line that has very affordable and potent products, and they also have a physical store located in Las Vegas, Nevada on 1210 West Owen Avenue. Be sure to go and support the online store as well as the physical store today. So I already know in advance that some of y'all are going to be triggered by this video, and all I ask is that you be open to having an honest conversation. People say, yeah, let's have an honest conversation, but a lot of you guys aren't ready for that. But in this video, you best get ready. Recently, I've noticed there were a lot of different posts about the Miss USA and the Teen USA, and one thing I kept seeing was that they were really highlighting one of the winners named Kaylee Garris, who they were like, yeah, she rocked her natural hair, the first Black woman to rock her natural hair in the finals. And then they also showed another picture of another biracial woman named Chesley Chris from North Carolina, and they're like, see, this is Black girl magic, they're both Black women that won. And I'm just sitting back like, y'all are playing, right? Now, let me say congratulations. I feel like what's unique about the Miss USA competitions is that a lot of models get bad reps. They think that they're just these brain dead idiots that don't have any aspirations but to take pictures for a living. And a lot of these people are scholars, such as Chesley Chris, who is a lawyer from North Carolina that works with prison inmates. Even with Nia Franklin, she won Miss America and she's a music teacher and mentor. So these are no dummies, okay, that one. So congratulations to all of them. But again, I state that this was not Black girl magic, this was mixed girl magic. To clarify better, this was biracial girl magic, because let's even start with Teen USA. So Kaylee Garris, she's from Connecticut and she's a senior at Joseph A. Foreign High School. She has a white mother. So for some of you guys to see symbolic photos of her with her quote-unquote natural hair, which it's unfortunate because when we embrace natural hair, you don't really see us embracing the kinky type. And I think what's really annoying is when I hear a lot of Black women come onto my pages and they'll be like, my hair is not 4A, my hair is actually 2C, it's 3A. And I'm like, that's not really the average texture type of a Black woman, if we want to be honest. A lot of our hair is kinky. So when you see a woman like a Kaylee Garris who has the more acceptable type of natural hair, and they're like, she's the first Black woman to rock her natural hair in the Teen USA finals, I'm like, you guys cannot be serious. Let's even say this is a Black woman who had her skin tone and she had that kinky 4C textured hair. They would not be encouraging her to wear that hair out. They would have encouraged her to flat iron it or silk press it. But even more specifically, if she was a darker skinned Black woman and she came out with her 4C type hair, they would not be embracing that. And even if you notice with the whole blackfishing phenomenon, there are some who try to look like dark skinned Black women, but the majority are trying to mimic this mixed race phenotype with this whole melanin injection craze that they have going on. They're also getting the Brazilian, Peruvian curly type lace fronts, or they're using perm rods to curl up their hair to look mixed. I feel like people are being inauthentic when they're trying to push the she rocked her natural hair, because there's levels to acceptance with natural hair, and the more accepted types that we as Black people accept and other races accept is that 3 range hair. They don't really accept the 4B, 4C type hair. Child, I got 4Z hair, okay? So I know dang well that y'all are playing these games when y'all are saying, oh, this is natural hair. Again, she's not even Black. So to identify her as black when that's not the case. Literally, she's not living the black experience. She's hanging around a lot of white people because her mother is white. She comes from a majority white state. Now let's move on to Chesley Chris. Okay, Chesley Chris is also biracial. Her mother is black, but her father is white. And again, it's more of the same where I see a lot of people posting that these black women are dominating and they're winning. The other thing that I'm seeing is that a lot of people are just saying, oh, well, they do count because they're just light skinned. There's a difference between being a lighter skinned black woman, such as the Amanda Seales types, the Kim Fields, the Jordan Woods, Beyonce, and a difference between being a biracial woman, which is like Jordan Sparks, Zendaya. And in this case, Chesley Chris, as well as Kaylee Garris, are both biracial. I understand that there is darker skinned biracials and fair skinned biracials, and the darker skinned biracials such as the chili types, but majority of the time when you see a biracial person, they are fair skinned or on the lighter side, which Chelsea Chris and Kaylee Garris both are. And another thing that people are saying is biracial is black. No, it's not. Why don't we use that same rhetoric to white people? If we're saying that, well, we could just say they're one half race and just exclude the other. As equally as we call them black, we should as equally just be able to identify them as white, shouldn't we? But you guys don't do that. But in this case, because you saw one black woman, which won Miss America, which was Nia Franklin, who's actually a black woman, and I'm sure y'all gonna say, why is it only dark-skinned women? You can look at her and tell that she's a black woman. She has Africanoid features. But also I want you to notice how with Nia Franklin, they made sure that she did not come out with her natural hair texture. They had to press her hair out. But with these other races of women, they embrace them wearing their natural tresses. The kinky types is too political for them. Or even let's go back and let's look at Deshauna Barber, okay? She won Miss USA in 2016. Look at this hair texture that she has naturally here. They would have never embraced that in the finals. But when you're mixed race or you're biracial, they will readily accept that texture of hair. And the problem is that a lot of you guys think this is just about this beauty competition, but identifying who's black and who's not is really important because clearly there are a lot of people who are allowing white media to tell them who's black and who's not. But the thing is that they do it based off of, oh, this person is mixed and they're black, or this person is a third black, so they're black. And you see that these non-black people are starting to use this to their advantage, such as Rachel Dolezal, and also that Lennon guy who got that 500,000 plus grant off of simply identifying himself as black because he felt connected to black culture, but racially he's actually just a white man. And there was another case where a white man claims that he has 4% African DNA, so he qualifies for minority business status. And shout out to my mods, okay? I was trying to find this article and I couldn't for anything, but this is another example of this where there is this Porgy and Bess opera that was going to occur in 2018 in Budapest, and they require that they have black people that are part of it. And so because they had an all-white ensemble, they pretty much forced them to identify themselves as black, even though that they were fully white people. So when you make a standard in which it's not realistic and it's outright a lie, this is when you open up the Pandora's box for everybody to claim themselves as something that they're not, for them to receive some sort of financial benefit, but actual black people are not reaping these benefits. These people are taking advantage of the fact that black people believe that everybody's black. And the thing is, you don't see the reverse. And y'all love to say everybody's biracial, everybody has mixture in them. I cannot identify on a consensus that I'm biracial. Everybody can be black, but you can't be the reverse. You can't just go and say, well, I identify with Indian culture, so I'm Indian. I identify with being white, so I'm white. You can't do that. They don't allow you to. They push you out of their circles. They have certain prerequisites that you need to meet in order to qualify as being one of them. But with the black community, we embrace any and everybody. I hear a lot of biracials try to guilt black people into this, like, well, I'm just not black enough and you don't accept me. Why don't you say that to white people? Y'all never say that to white people, that, well, I'm not white enough. You always hear that I'm not black enough. Biracials should be able to have their own spaces. They do have their own spaces that black people are not invited to. They make it clear that you're not invited to them. And when you're a black person, when you have the Deshauna Barber type, biracials will look at you like you're effing crazy, coming at them saying, hey, well, you know what? I identify as biracial. I have kinky hair, I have dark skin, I have full Africanoid features. I identify as biracial. There will be a clear misunderstanding, like, you gotta be crazy. And mixed race people and biracial people do not share the privilege with you that is associated with being a fair-skinned mixed race or biracial person. So I'm not really sure why we feel the need to be inclusive of everyone when they're not always inclusive of us. So again, I really think it's important for us to identify and stop whiting ourselves out, because at this point, it's like being black really holds no value no more because it really has no definition. And it's really sad because anybody who has the ability ability to have racial fluidity, such as biracials or mixed race people. When the time comes for them to be these record holders, then they want to be black, such as what's going to happen with Kaylee Garris, the first black woman ever to rock her natural hair. When the time comes to them going back to being biracial, they'll go ahead and take being biracial. So anyways, you guys, let me know what you feel about the USA competitions. Do you agree that this is black girl magic? I'm sticking by this is hashtag mixed girl magic / hashtag biracial girl magic. This is a W for them. Also, congratulations to Nia Franklin. She did it. We want to say black girl magic. In her regard, you can take that one black girl and apply it, but for the other two, they're biracial and mixed, and so allow biracial mixed people to rejoice. So anyways, you guys, let me know what you feel about the competitions. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!